Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be going through is, since I've decided to do this, I was trying to make a video a long time ago about this, but I decided to end the video. I didn't want to post it. But today I will be making that happen. Today I'm going to be rating all of the Dandy's World Toons from least to favorite, to like from that little chart from Dandy's World. I'm going to be rating all of them based on how much I like them and how good their ability is and how decent they are to play with. Now, maybe in the future I'll do a twisted one, which was the one that I was planning on doing, but I kind of didn't want to do that when I kind of quit. So maybe if this video reaches 1,000 likes, then I might decide to do a twisted version, or like, it really just depends. But let's go and hop right on into the video. Hello everybody, so we are now at the tier list, and I have my friend helping me because the first character, like the first Toon, she has never played as, and I have only played as. So I'm going to be rating the first Toon. So they have stamina regeneration. I believe, if I'm not wrong, the Astro I believe, does his ability on himself as well. But he's not that great to do a solo with, so I'm going to put him in the A tier. But so far, I would say he's great. He's just not that great for solos. That's unless I see a solo on YouTube that's fully about Astro, but that's their opinion, and that's because they're better than me when it comes to solos. But next up, we got Bassie. Oh my gosh.
You're solely up to you.
Yeah, so I'm in love with Bassie. She's my favorite character. Bassie I can extract with, I can distract with, I can support with, and I can do all that. I would say
Bassie can do everything.
yes, so Bassie I would say is the best of the best. She also has a great stealth, so if anyone tries to grief you, you don't need to worry.
Yeah.
Because she genuinely, like, for example, if a goob tries to grief you, all you gotta do is just literally walk right up to them. Then it'll still be on them no matter what. Even if they turn a corner, you're just gonna have to get in the way. Well, there's an ad on my screen. Oh no.
Get off that.
Also, if you guys saw my screen turn dark or not, that's only because my phone is dying as I'm currently recording. But yeah. So, next, we have Blot.
I'm not a big fan of Blot. I actually kind of hate him.
I'm not either, but his trinket goes along.
Actually, maybe later.
His trinket goes along with him, though. I would say he's okay, because his trinket goes along with him. But then again, I love his ability, how he can, like, use his little tiny one, but I don't like it whenever I'm distracting and a random Blot comes up to me and uses his ability. Like, that's what I hate. Yeah. Truly. Next up, we got Bobette.
Bobette.
So,
because I've never played Bobette.
Yeah, so Bobette, I would rank her as probably the best. Well, I would say they're great. I say that Bobette's great because, like, to be honest, I know that her stamina, well, not her stamina, I don't know if it's stamina or stealth, I believe it's stealth, is not...
Her stealth is 2-star.
Like, yeah, her stealth is 2-star, it's like V. But the thing is, she's pretty decent, and she does have an aura around her that, like, resembles stamina regeneration. So, well, speed now. It used to be stamina regen. But I'm gonna put her at the best of the best, because if there is a Loey, then she could just jungle kite. Literally just allow Loey to, like, circle around her. But next up, we have Boxton.
I would put him in the category with Blot, personally.
Yeah, because Boxton has 3 stars on everything. And genuinely, if you guys saw my Boxton solo, which I will be making another solo video, but if you guys saw my Boxton solo, then that solo, I actually made it to a pretty high floor. I just kind of gave up on a blackout, because I cannot do blackouts on a solo. Those are, like, my Achilles heel. Definition of that, by the way, put up on screen. But I would say Boxton is, like she said, at the C, they're okay. But like I said, the Boxton isn't really that big of, like, a fan of mine. But now we got Brightney. So
F tier, F tier, F tier.
She's only saying that, but how about we put her a rank up, because she is pretty good whenever it comes to extraction. It's just I hate it that, I mean, it doesn't make sense that she's a lamp, yet she has very low stealth.
Yeah.
It doesn't make that much sense, but I mean, I guess. She does look like she'd have very low stealth for a Toon if you never actually played the game. Well, I think I kind of forgot what I was saying, so I just said if you never actually played the game. But next up we have
Brusha?
yeah, Brusha. I forgot her name for
I
a
would
second.
put her in the category with Foxed and Blonde again.
I'd put her at very good. She's pretty decent, but then
She
again,
is decent.
but then again, she's not the best of the best.
She's not the best of the best. She's not,
decent. I
she's
love it.
not as good as us.
I love it how she could like do her extraction ability, but if anything,
It's super nice.
yeah, if anything, I just don't like it how whenever she uses, I mean, it makes sense whenever she uses her ability that she gets slower because reminder, if you ever drawing and you run, you can't just run because that'll mess up your whole entire drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I'm also an artist out of Roblox and out of
Me
YouTube.
too.
I also have my own personal TikTok, which I will put on the screen for you guys. So if anybody would like to maybe check that out, I'm an artist, well, kind of on there. And yeah, I post my drawings on TikTok, and if I can, I might actually start it back on YouTube. But next up, we have Cole.
He's decent. I would put him up there with Brusha.
She.
Brusha. I forget.
It's okay, you forget everything nowadays.
That is a lie.
But now, since we have Cool, I would put Cool up next to Brusha, like she said, mainly because Cool, I mean,
I love
I'm gonna put them at they're great.
Honestly, yeah.
It makes more sense saying that Cool's great because Cool can distract, but it's like basically Cool's just
They
a
can
bigger pebble.
distract and distract.
Cool's just a bigger pebble. So
Honestly, Cole's better than Purple.
to all my Pebble fans out there, you
No
heard what you
offense.
just heard.
No offense. I love Pebble. He's a great Toon, and I love playing as him. It's just I really love Cole.
Next up, we have
Coco,
Coco.
the best of the best. Best of the best.
So Coco, just because my friend likes it, I'm gonna put Coco at the best of the best.
They are my main.
Actually, I'm gonna put Coco right beside there. So now, Coco is the best of the best, mainly because Coco can put down bonbons that could both increase, I believe, if I'm not wrong, speed and extraction.
Everything.
Well, not everything. It only increases like a couple things, but it does
Skill.
extraction, which is really great. Speed, which is really great.
Can
And
do it. Skill check.
yeah, it can't do stealth though, which I believe it
Stealth
can.
is impossible.
But Coco's pretty decent, and I love it how Coco, like all her skins, even the new pack that came out, which I kind of forgot the name, but the new pack that came out that has
I don't
Coco
know
and
its
Massey,
name.
the Game Pass, that one's like amazing. I love her outfit in it. Next up, we have Connie. I would,
Connie is with Brusha.
I mean, I'd personally rate Connie. I would personally rate her the exact same thing, mainly because Connie is one of the Toons that have very good. It's like, for example, if you were in a griefing run, you would most likely choose Connie.
Yeah.
Mainly because Connie has
She can just
5-star stamina. Well, not 5-star stamina. 5-star walk speed. 5-star speed. And she also, well, not speed, stealth. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. It's in the night. I apologize.
Yeah, it's like the middle of the night where we
It's
are.
not really. It's actually only 9:47. But I'm now just gonna say Connie's pretty decent because she could also use her ability to disappear at any moment just to get that twisted off her. So that is amazing. That helps a lot. And if I were you, if you were ever in a griefing run, I would use snakes in a can. And I would use the other one, I kind of forgot the name, but I would use Connie's Trinket, snakes in a can. And the other one, because those both make it to where her cooldown is very, very low. Meaning that literally at any second she could just use it, I believe, like 30 seconds later? I don't know, I'll have to check back up on it.
It's like 40, like 30, 40.
Yeah,
In there.
but now we have Eclipse.
Best
Eclipse,
of the best.
I mean, I'd personally...
Great, actually. She's great.
Oh, hold on. Yo.
Can we just go?
Okay, there we go.
Right?
So,
Whatever.
I would put, yeah, just like she said, I'd put Eclipse at
She
great.
can distract and extract. Very great.
Yes, but the problem is that people, since her stealth is at 2, I believe, people can just come over. Yeah, she's like V. But people can just come over. Like, for example, if there was a Brightney in your server, this one right here, if she was in your server, then most likely she would just run into you. And I don't like that. So, I would put her at they're great, mainly because, I don't know, it just makes a lot.
She's a buff in the blackouts, which I really love, and she's a good light tune for blackouts.
Had to clear my throat for a second. Now, we have Cosmo. I would personally put Cosmo. Him.
I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to call him a girl. It's just I speak wrong.
So I'm gonna put Cosmo at they're okay, mainly because Cosmo is one of the tunes that have. I mean, you could get used to the skill check, but the real big problem is that Cosmo has the capability of like. The thing is, many Cosmos in the world, like in Danny's world, they always think that they could like have every medkit in every band. But the thing is, I know that their ability makes them take a heart away from themselves to give it to somebody else. But they don't always have to need a band or a health kit. At any times, they could also give the heal to somebody else in case that they miss like the time to do it. But now, we have Grandpa.
Grandpa, I'd put him in the C.
I'm gonna...
C or D?
Personally, I'm gonna probably put Grandpa at they're good, because it's just like Boxton. But the thing is, Grandpa has a new skin, and I adore it. It's that little skater skin. I love it. I just got it today, guys.
Good job. I didn't know you had that.
Oh, no, I actually just got it after we did that run.
Really?
Uh-huh. Now. Oh, now we have Finn. Personally, I'm gonna put Finn at they're great.
He is great.
I'm gonna put Finn at they're great, mainly because Finn, like, it's just like Shelly. It's just Finn has like somewhat different abilities. Just Finn's exactly like Shelly, kind of. It's just Finn has a little pet in his head. That's all. So I'm gonna put Finn at they're great. To be honest, I would not play as Finn on a daily, but only I would play as Finn if I'm missing mastery, to be honest, because I don't play as sorta Toons anymore. Because I have new ones. Like, I have every tune in the game now, so yeah.
My Bassy.
But now we've got Flutter.
Flutter, I would put her with like Brasha. And Grandpa.
Personally, I'm gonna I would put Flutter at they're okay, mainly because I don't like Flutter's. I don't like their like skill check. I love their. Don't get me wrong, I love their ability, but the skill check is just not mine. I do not like the skill check, although it's mainly because many people want to distract nowadays in Danny's World, that if I play as Flutter, then I'm gonna have to say, hey, I'll be back up, because many people are the type of people who just don't want to give up distracting. But I would have to do machines, and I don't like doing machines as Flutter, so I barely play as Flutter. So they're okay, but I would not play as Flutter. Not really. Also, the claps in the background were my friend clapping their hands. I don't know why.
I'm excited for Flight, that's why.
So now we got Flight. Flight, I would put at they're great.
Oh, I was going to say B tier.
I'm gonna say, well, actually, yeah, B tier. B tier makes a lot more sense because Flight isn't that great. Oh, I did not mean to click on that. Flight isn't that great at extraction, I don't believe. But Flight is amazing at distracting, don't get me wrong. Flight, I love his ability. But the thing is, I don't play as Flight on a, like, I don't play as Flight on a daily
basis.
Yeah. But it's a pretty cool tune. I could get used to him. Now we have Gigi.
Gigi, I'd put her B. B.
I'm gonna put Gigi at they're great because she can do solos pretty well.
She can also get a med kit from using her ability.
Yeah, she could just gamble and get a med kit. But she's a pretty good tune, mainly because if you're stuck on one heart and you get a med kit, like you pull one straight out of Gigi's head, then there's a possibility that you can actually keep on surviving. But now I did not mean to move boxing. Oh my gosh.
Where was boxing?
At C. Now we have Ginger.
Ginger? I love Ginger.
Worst of the worst. Oh. No, I'm just kidding. D. Because I do not like Ginger's new ability. Ginger's new ability, I know that, don't get me wrong, I know that people keep on saying that Ginger was a copycat of Cosmo. But that still does not mean that we should have the exact same ability as Sprout, but make it even worse. Because, to be honest, I don't like it, because she used to have such a long range, now she has to do it right next to them, literally breathing down their neck.
Have to stay still.
Yeah, she has to be breathing down the distractor's neck while he's distracting, only to heal all his hearts. Speaking of, as of Aloy, which is on the list. Yeah, so it makes no sense. And that Loey's getting hit also does scare people, but girl. So, next up we have Glisten. I'm gonna put Glisten at their good. Why I'm putting Glisten here is mainly... Huh? But I'm putting Glisten at B mainly because Glisten can do solos pretty well. I love Glisten's devil skin. And it's their ability. It's like amazing. I just love it.
Except for it's useless in solos.
I mean, it's kind of useless in solos, but the thing is, you don't always need to use your ability every single minute of the time. But I guess. Anywho, next up, we have Goob.
Goob, I'd put him in B, maybe C.
Goob is going to be at B, mainly because Goob can distract pretty decent, but I'd say Loey's a lot better. And maybe Loey, Pebble, Eclipse are a lot better. Not really great Extractor, actually. He doesn't have that good skill. No, he doesn't have that good, like, fast extraction.
And he can pull people on the outlet.
That is true, but the thing is, not many people play as Goob nowadays, and I wouldn't try and risk my time of my day to get Bassie, trying to get Bassie's mastery, trying to get her golden. I wouldn't take time out of my day to play as Goob just to help AFK people, only to see a Bassie on next floor as Goob, not even being Bassie to get my golden. But it's alright. I'd say Goob is at B.
Is solely up to you.
Yes, because I love
Gordy. I love Gordy.
So,
but
we have Gordy. I'm going to put Gordy at their great. Gordy can distract. Gordy can extract. Gordy has not so great stealth, but the thing is, Gordy can distract pretty well with that stealth because...
No, 1.
Gordy's stealth is 1. Meaning that he can actually distract very decently. Don't get me wrong. Because that's really good. Yeah, but it still makes it very good. Just save up on bops. But I wouldn't put Gordy at the best of the best. I'd rather put Gordy at their great. Mainly because Gordy's ability doesn't work on himself. Also, it's a very tiny ability, considering it's also a child character. But yeah. Next up, we have Loey. So, Loey...
They're great. Maybe even higher.
I'm gonna put Loey at the best of the best because I distracted as Loey. I distracted Pebble as Loey, so I would say Loey's the best of the best, mainly because it depends on the Toons and the Twisteds at the time, and you'll need some fast extractors on the floor, but that's okay because genuinely Loey's a pretty good extractor. Distractor got pretty good stealth,
and if he gets hit, he gets even faster.
Yep. And he could also store up on bops and boxes just so that, like, just in case a Pebble comes in his way. But next up, speaking of Pebble, we have Pebble.
I would put him in gray.
Yeah, they're great. Mainly because Pebble's a pretty good distractor, but the thing is, many Pebbles, like, I'm just gonna say this, many Pebbles try and grief nowadays, and I don't like that. Because Pebbles use their ability just to get the Twisted on them, but I also don't like it how whenever Pebbles, like for example, I'm Pebble, I use my ability, and then somebody walks in my way, and then I just don't like it how Pebble uses his ability to get the Twisteds on him, but then again, people could still come and still take the Twisteds, which does make sense, but the thing is, I like to distract with no distractions on my mind. But next up, we have R&D, which is otherwise called Razzle and Dazzle. R&D is pretty good.
Put them in there.
Yeah, R&D is pretty good mainly because R&D has the ability to like get faster on I forgot the floors, but also get slower.
Even, but maybe odd.
Maybe. But another thing is he can also distract, which is pretty cool. And he's also a very good extractor as well. And I don't know if his extraction changes on different floors, like odd and even, but I'll have to check that out later. Anywho, next up we got Rebecca. Rebecca's great.
Great. She's immune to all status effects.
So Rebecca actually has the ability where whenever she walks in a puddle, speaking of a puddle, she doesn't get a debuff, and nor does Connie, because Connie flies. But Rebecca doesn't get a debuff because Rebecca is just bones.
Nor does Sylvester.
Well, I don't know about that. I'll have to check out Sylvester again. But next up we have...
Actually, I can test all these myths right now.
Well, not right now, but next up we have Poppy. Poppy... Hold on. Give me just 1 second. Poppy is okay. I can use Poppy in a solo. She's alright.
I would put Poppy like
C. Yep. But I don't have much things to say about Poppy. It's basically just like Boxton, but gets faster whenever she gets hit. Which, I mean...
Mini Wowie. But
yeah. But, like, she only gets faster for a tiny period of time. But next up, we have Roger. Personally, I'm gonna put Roger... Not there. Not there. I'm gonna put Roger at... Roger's great. Don't get me wrong. Roger actually, like, to be genuine, if you actually use Roger how he's meant to be used for both research and for, like, solos, Roger can actually be a very good character to play as. And don't get me wrong, I know many people, like, take your Twisteds as Roger only to get research, but the thing is, they're just really hungry for research. But Roger is a really good character, especially for when it comes to events. You just use Roger and you'll get the main character immediately. Like, whenever you, like, at the end of the day, and end of 2 days at least, because it's not been possible for me to get a main in only 1 day.
Honestly.
But at the end of about how many ever days, 50. Playing as Roger, you'll actually get the main character pretty quick. But, now, we've got Rudy.
Rudy? I put him great, maybe.
I'm gonna put Rudy at they're good. Mainly because Rudy, don't get me wrong, very great. But it's just like, it's just something about Rudy. I know he's great in Blackouts, it's just...
There's something about him.
Yeah, I can't get it all, I just can't talk, I don't know why. Next up, we have... Sorry. We have... But... Scar...
and okay.
Good. Scraps is actually pretty good, mainly because Scraps can also go to machines using her tail.
I love Scraps.
Well, I mean, Scraps can go to a machine using her tail, and she can also go to other players using her tail, so any other time that players are in need, if you feel good enough and you want to protect them, then feel free to, because you have the ability to, by basically just, like, using your ability if they have higher stealth than you. Next up, we have Shelly. I'm gonna put Shelly at they're great. Because Shelly has pretty great extraction, don't get me wrong, but
I love Shelly.
Like horrid, I'm gonna say horrid to distract us. I saw Shelly distracting one day.
You can't distract.
Yeah.
It's like impossible.
Yeah, you cannot. Anywho, I'm gonna hurry up this other process because we already know where Shrimpo's going.
We know where Shrimpo is. Sylvester, I'd put him in D or C, I guess.
Why exactly?
Because he's so slow, but he's a decent extractor.
Well, only because you said decent, I'm going to put Sylvester in C. Next up, we have Sprout. So Sprout, I'm going to say that Sprout goes in B.
Yeah.
Because Sprout's pretty decent. It's just, I don't like it whenever you join a run and then Sprouts are always saying, all the tapes are mine. Don't take any tape on the floor. Somebody takes...
They get angry.
Yeah, somebody takes only one singular tape on one singular floor. And then Sprout gets so mad because they take only one singular tape. I actually met a Sprout like that today.
And what if they can't read or don't have chat or and you can't use your face? You don't have Face ID.
Yeah, so
you can't read.
Yeah, and then the Sprout just gets mad at you because you just took something. But anywho, I'm gonna put not Glisten. I'm gonna put Tegan at they're okay, mainly because I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it how Tegan uses her ability only on her. I mean, it's good in solos, but the thing is... Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, Tegan uses her ability only on her. And I know that's many other things, but like, she gets all the tapes on the mat that other people can use to actually buy things from the dandy shop that are actually really worth it. But she has the ability to just, like, literally to use it only on herself by taking all the tapes.
50
Yeah.
tapes.
I believe 100 or something.
No, it's 50 or 100.
But next up we have Tisha.
Tisha, she is good. Great, maybe.
Tisha is, actually, I'm going to say best of the best. Because Tisha can actually do very good at distracting if you put on the right trinkets.
Yeah. Just depends on your trinket.
Your trinket combo is the only thing.
Yeah.
But next up, we have Toodles.
Toodles.
I'm going to put Toodles at they're great.
No. He is.
I'm putting her at they're great, though. Because I love her skins. Don't get me wrong. I also... It's just, she's pretty decent.
She can distract. She can extract amazingly.
And another thing is that Toodles also,
good.
her ability makes it to where she can just gamble for a random candy.
Yeah.
Basically a random candy that's already been used on her. But, next up, we have two more.
V.
Firstly, we
Best
have
of the
V.
best. Best of the best. No, best.
I know, I was just moving her.
Good.
Now we have V, which is the best of the best. Mainly because V's...
in love with V.
So V has amazing extraction.
And I am at
V is not actually like V. I hate the distraction people who want to distract as V.
That's basically impossible to distract as her.
Actually, right after this, guys, we're going to watch a Distractor V run. Just to try and see if we've been humbled. But don't get me wrong, I love V. But my main character is Bassie. That's why I put Bassie at the best of the best.
My main is Coco, but I love V.
Next up, we have Yada. Best of the best.
This.
Because Yada... Because don't get me wrong, you can use Yada in a solo and you'd get to floor like 50 plus.
40.
Actually, don't get, like, not holy. Not trying to, like, holy stutter. But don't get me wrong, Yada's actually amazing. And, like, I'm saying that mainly because Yada has the ability to, like, literally...
If she finishes a machine or get hit, candy comes out of her.
Yeah.
Like boxes.
And yeah, she could just get a box of chocolates.
Or, like, a giant bottle of pop.
Yeah, and it, well, not a giant bottle of pop. She can't get those.
She can't get soda.
Nope, she only gets candies.
I swear she used to be able to do that.
She actually never. But that is all for this. Here is the whole thing of Oreos just fall. But here's the tier list. If any of you guys want to tell me something, if any of you guys want to tell me something that you don't agree with inside the comments, feel free. But
There's gonna
anywho,
be plenty of people that don't agree.
I know, but it's alright. It's our opinions.
It's our opinion, specifically. Shrimpo, we all know, is an F tier.
I mean, Shrimpo could be D, but the thing is, I mean, I'm not gonna move him though because I've already chose, mainly because we had to put someone in the worst of the worst. I mean, actually, never mind. D. Because don't get me wrong, every toon in the game has something that they're good at. For example, Shrimpo has something that he's good at, being an actual toon that people can use for a challenge. So, no toon...
He's a challenge toon.
Yeah, so don't get me wrong, no toon in Danny's World's the worst of the worst. Anywho, they're all, like, some of them are just bad, but the thing is, none of them are actually the worst. But, anywho, like I said, if you guys want to disagree with me in the comments, feel free. I do not mind it. This is in my opinion, and my friend's opinion. And any ads that you guys have seen on my screen, like any ads that you guys have seen on my screen, I mean, any of them that you guys have seen, don't take them as a sponsor. I'm not, and I have not yet to get sponsored by any ad or company. So if you guys have seen an ad on my screen and you guys have thought of going to that, then don't. Then, sorry, my friend was singing. Then maybe don't think that's a sponsor, because I don't get sponsored and I do not sponsor. I would like to, but the thing is, I never actually get to the ability. Anywho, that's gonna be all for today, cherries. I hope you guys have an amazing day and have a great morning or night. Bye!